Oh yeah, yeah, no sound. Now it's okay. Yeah, should be okay now. I forget to turn on the microphone. You are the guardian. Yeah, I just say hello to you. Um, you text, go make some money, and I told you maybe you are on the wrong channel because we are losing here, only losing. Yeah. Um, Today, fear and greed index, extreme fear for crypto, and greed for indices and stocks. Kevin Walsh talk about rise interest rates if inflation going upside, and yeah, we got this small information about some attacks. Houthis target Saudi. Yeah, you want to see a peace deal, not de-escalation. Hold on, guys, hold on. The last week of the first week of August is began to end. Today, Thursday, 6 August, and unemployment claims data and prelim non-farm productivity worse than expected. Unit labor costs worse than expected. Unemployment claims very similar than forecast. Tomorrow is an NFP. Bonus session for NFP will be on that channel. And yeah, 10 minutes before NFP we will be ready to check out that news. Previous outcome 57k, forecast that was 2x lower than forecast, and now we got 85k forecast, and we'll see how it go with actual data. Lucky you have me. Yeah, I'm lucky, thank you. Gold here, consolidating, 1 hour chart. That was the break of structure on 1 hour. Print the lower high for possible lower low, lower than this one. And yeah, I still believe we can reach that zone today or tomorrow for NFP. Maybe we can consolidate here till NFP outcome and NFP spike down as a fake out, or spike out to clear the liquidity, and then return for pullback and push up. We'll see. There is a lot of scenario. I don't want to break it down today because we still got almost 24 hours to NFP outcome, and now gold is just ranging. We still didn't tap the support zone. but we print some liquidity on the downside here and here. So maybe that's gonna be obvious to take out that liquidity. Before move up again. Yesterday they almost tapped it. They almost tapped it just after the stream. They almost tapped the zone, but yeah, that was still 50 pips. Here. "30-minute break of structure, Fips, maybe some sells. I don't know. I'm not taking sells. I'm just waiting for buys. Between 180 till 220, that will be my zone for buys. I'm waiting for the confirmation if we get there for buy gold again. And targets for gold will be 300, 380, 500, and somewhere around 600. Maybe before NFP nothing happened on gold, just ranging. This is end of the week, first week of August, and NFP tomorrow, so price can be boring. Overall we got the zone, so yeah. .5 FIP, 0.61 and 0.78. That's literally inside the zone. So yeah. Zone still the same for gold. Nothing changed for that guy. Let's look at the dollar. Zone for dollar still the same for dollar sells. Silver hit the target on that swing position, and this position that was never active. That zones were never active. And let me do the analysis for silver. Same as for gold. That's a 2 buy zone for silver. S&P still can reach the zone. Yeah, it's still the same. So nothing to analyze. Is everything is from yesterday. It's just a patient game for now. Euro fighting inside the sell zone, but I'm not a fan of Euro sells. Maybe you can do it like that and target this liquidity, but it's not worth, to be honest. It's just 1 to 2 maximum. It's not worth. So I just skip the EU. Jury is trying not to push in upside. 1 to 5 overall. Maybe break even, maybe we can return to that zone again. That will be the support for GU. Yeah, maybe like that. Sweep the liquidity from here. Deep into the zone and fly again. UJ. UJ is coming to the sell zone. With pending, that's gonna be 1 to 3.5. Not bad with pending, but with entry rules, this is 4 hour, so 15 minutes break of structure. 15 minutes break of structure inside and sells. What is that guy doing? Almost 1 to 3. They never hit that target 1 to 3 and return. Oh man. It's looking like a range. Yeah, I skip Swiss franc. Skip. BTC hit my stop loss. That was yesterday. 4 hour break of structure here. Pushing to the upside, break of structure here. I don't like Bitcoin, yeah. Also, it's going to be skip, probably. Imbalance. Interesting. For the NFP, if we go down, it makes sense. 4 hour imbalance, Fips inside the imbalance. But if we push higher, we need to reanalyze that Fips. But it makes sense for the NFP. And oil slowly coming to the zone, to the sell zone. $77.2 or 78 into 79. That's gonna be sales on oil. Targeting that liquidity. It makes sense because dollar pushing upside, oil pulls back, gold pulls back for the opposite side. So every market are in the pullback phase, retracement phase. So let them do the retracement. Trap are set. What we need is just a patient. But for oil, yeah, I like that sells if they comes there. Did you need to trade something today? Maybe only for scalping. Gold is just very boring today, and I don't think so we accidentally go upside. No, there is no way to hard spike to the upside today. More for the pullback side or stay inside the range. Maybe sells before NFP and NFP spike up, or maybe range before the NFP and NFP can do the fake out to the upside or fake out to the downside. There is a lot of scenario. For now, technical chart looks like want to do the pullback into 200 area, that gray zone. Look. That was just a bounce, like a liquidity. Grab big orders and fly. Zero accumulation or anything. There is distribution. So collecting orders and breakout to the downside. We'll see. I don't want to deal with range. It's better to wait for the news, like Christian said on chat. Waiting for news now. That's probably good decision. Dow Jones pull back into 53.5, 53.3 area, previous all-time highs, return to that zone and fly again. I guess. Nasdaq. Man, are you serious? That was cool. Look how close they were to my alert. It is what it is. And now Nasdaq showing some strength to the upside. We'll see. S&P also very close to the box. And I also want to play S&P. We'll see there what happens. But potential is very big. One to three, and I will leave it with 3 TP. So TP when the market show me reversal pattern. Yeah, gold just dying slowly. Slowly coming to the zone, maybe for potential buys to the upside. Okay, let me know if there is any question, because I can't break down the market today. It's just waiting for the zones, and zones are literally the same like from yesterday. So whole drop went at yesterday, and today is a patient day, patient for the tomorrow's NFP. So 1 minute to close that candle, and that's gonna be it from myself. Friday NFP literally more interesting with more volume. That sales we talk about here was not bad. During the stream we talk about sales somewhere here. Not bad. It's going to the downside, pretty sure. The daily candle not looking good. We got the huge candle from yesterday, so I guess momentum should continue to the upside, but we have NFP tomorrow, so they just slow down and print tiny candle, maybe something like here. Anyway, it's almost the same zone. Hammer and pin bar. So maybe that's also can be a fake out rejection, and tomorrow market push more, like here. Rejection, but didn't hold, and market just pushed down. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. 20 minutes after 2 p.m. Central European time zone, 10 minutes before NFP. Stream for that event. So Christian, all clear. So that's gonna be it from myself for today. We see again tomorrow. If someone join later or something, you can just rewatch the beginning of the session. Every setup is here. Let's check it once again. Dollar sells. If we get to that zone, hold target here. Gold. If we get there around 200, buys, and targets 300, 380 and 500. Silver also 2 zones for buys, depends how far silver fall to the downside. That's the first one, that's the second one. Overall, silver closed the swing trade yesterday, 1 to 18, pretty clean. 3 weeks in that position. S&P coming slowly to the buy zone. US 30 also coming slowly to the buy zone. NAS 100. I will skip it. They just miss my entry by few pips and fly disgusting to the upside. Yeah, it happens. EU was skip. GU maybe return to that zone again. That position should be break even. If we return to the zone, sweep the liquidity from previous low. Maybe sweep the liquidity and fly again, you know. So that's GU. UJ also very close to the sell zone, target previous low. We need 15 minutes break of structure from the zone. CHF, I will skip with CHF. Bitcoin logic zone is there is a one logic zone for me on bottom, because when we look at the 4-hour chart and switch for the line chart, we can see a sweep of the previous lower high. Here on 4-hour, that was liquidity sweep. So one logic zone is here inside the imbalance on that 4-hour candle. There is an imbalance. There is also FIPS 61 to 78. So there is one logic zone for me. Maybe Bitcoin never gets there before the NFP or after NFP, but for now, yeah, this is one logic zone. I can't see any other zone for BTC. And oil also slowly climbing into the zone. FIPS 0.5, sweep 0.5 and sells, or gets into 61 to 78 and sells. So shorter session today because every zone is still active from yesterday. We mark up that zones from yesterday. Today is a patient day, and tomorrow huge news coming, NFP. So market can be slow, can be tricky before the NFP. 10 minutes before the NFP, bonus session tomorrow, so be ready. Link for the Discord in the description of the live session. I will also put the link to the Discord on the chat. If you want to join our Discord community, you are more than welcome. So, thank you guys for being here with me today. I hope you get some value. We see again tomorrow for the bonus session, NFP session. So have a nice day, be careful, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye guys, bye bye.